as you can see, the DPC saga continues. First of all, thank you all so much for your support, and I'm loving hearing how much you guys are enjoying this plugin. First of all, let's talk about clipping threshold. So originally, when we drive the input, we get clipping. And some of you are like, well, that's awesome, but I don't really want increased gain. So now, when you reduce the input, it acts as a clipping threshold. You can compensate with output gain. Easy. Now, the new module, Phase Distortion. You'll notice that when you click on this one, it resets a lot of the settings. It's because this one operates a little bit differently. When we increase the input gain, it doesn't actually increase volume. Instead, it just increases distortion amount, as you'll see here. And detail preserving works as before. Pretty nasty. All right, so the next feature to talk about is sidechain. I'm pretty excited about this one. So in this case, we need a second audio source to trigger the sidechain. In this case, I've got a little kick here. So SC to enable sidechain, we need to make sure that the kick is selected as the input source. We've got extra gain if you need to boost the input signal, and the amount of sidechain effect is controlled over here. There's also a high pass filter if you want to remove some of the low end from the sidechain source. That's the source. Now, let's have a listen. Now, in some cases, that's going to sound terrible, but there's a lot of great creative uses for this. I know Noisia, incredible producers, use a technique like this on their hi-hats so that when the bass hits, the hi-hats get crunchier, and it kind of gives this effect that the bass is just overloading the whole track without actually overloading the whole track. Really cool idea. It's actually what inspired this. So the fun thing about this is if you drive the input signal even further, you start to get sidechain compression on top of the sidechain clipping. You can also drive the clipper harder, so you're getting amount of clipping, and then the kick is pushing it even harder into the clipper. Of course, this all works with the new Phase Distortion module as well. Grimy. BYO works as before. There's nothing new going on there, but this sidechain feature is really fun. I'm sure you guys will come up with lots of creative ways to use it, and I'd love to hear about those. So jump in the comments with any questions, suggestions. A lot of these updates have come from you guys giving me feedback, whether it be from email or in comment sections or whatever, and we really appreciate that. I really appreciate that so much. Amazing. I think that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy the updates. Obviously, if you've bought DPC already, this update will be free. Hope you enjoy. Have a beautiful day.